The Berbice Cricket Board and the Rose Hall Town Newton Sports Club hosted a farewell honour ceremony for legendary West Indies fast bowler Sir Curtly Ambrose last Saturday at the St. Francis Community Developers Japanese Hall in Port Morant. More in this report. The Berbice Cricket Board paid tribute to former West Indies cricketer Sir Curtly Ambrose on the evening of Saturday, February 12, 2022 at the St. Francis Community Developers Japanese Hall in Port Morant. The fast bowler was accompanied by Dr. Frank Denbo and Mr. Nolan Mackenzie to Guyana for a cricket clinic with aims of developing the skill of fast bowling. This ceremony was held on the completion of the exercise to bid farewell and to honour them for their invaluable contribution. Sir Ambrose, during brief remarks at the forum, expressed gratitude to the organising team for affording him the opportunity since it has been in excess of 20 years since he visited Berbice.
Thank you to Dr. Denbo for singling me out to do this bowling camp. I'm quite sure that he could have asked many other great former cricketers to have chosen me. I have to say to Doctor, thank you very much. Mr. Foster for getting in touch with me, and I did agree once my schedule, once I'm available, and here I am. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to be in the States all this time, spending time with my wife and children, but I realized if I didn't come now, I probably wouldn't find time again until maybe a few months. So I decided to put my trip back a little bit just to accommodate this session. That tells you how much I want to be part of this. I want to say thanks to Nolan for taking this time out from, well, it's very cold in England now, yes. So I'm quite sure you're happy for the sunshine.
The former West Indies cricketer shared these details about the 3 days cricket camp.
My main aim is to inspire young, aspiring fast bowlers here from Berbice. Berbice have got a rich legacy of international cricketers. Mr. Foster named a few earlier. Not many fast bowlers. So if I can make a contribution, and if we happen to get even one fast bowler to make the West Indies team, myself and the others will be pretty happy. We'll be satisfied we have made some progress. We got young Isaiah Thorne here, who I've worked with for almost a year, for the under 19, wonderful talent. At age 17, has got natural pace, and he will get quicker. And apart from Isaiah, I'm hoping that I can work along with a few more, and in a few years' time, we'll have some of these guys not only representing representing Guyana in first-class cricket, but ultimately international cricket.
Additionally, he said,
and over the last 2 days, we are having a wonderful time. The guys are willing to learn, which is very important, and I will impart my knowledge to them as often as I can, as long as Dr. Denbo and Mr. Foster invites me. So it's up to them now. My services are available. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the warm hospitality, and looking forward to coming back here in the very near future.
The Berbice Cricket Board President, Mr. Hilbert Foster, made these brief remarks at the event.
So, on behalf of the Berbice Cricket Board, and this I'm doing it for perhaps the 100th time for the trip. Doctor, thanks very much for your sponsorship. Sir Ambrose, thanks for coming. Doctor has actually invested 1.3 million Guyana dollars into this trip. And we have about 50 young men and I think 2 ladies at the camp. And if we could have in the next 5 to 10 years, 5 of them going on to play for Guyana or the West Indies, it would have been money well spent. Right? So, to the 3 gentlemen, thanks very much for your support.
As customary, Mr. Foster highlighted the achievements of the club over the years. Sir Curtly Ambrose, Dr. Frank Denbo, and Mr. Nolan Mackenzie were all presented with a Tribute to Hero Award from the Berbice Cricket Board and the Dolphin Award from the Rose Hall Town Newton Sports Club. Additionally, Sir Ambrose presented $1 million worth of white balls, among other equipment, to several cricket clubs across Berbice as part of the patron Vikram Bharat Trust Fund. To wrap up the event that evening, the former West Indies cricketers signed autographs and took pictures with fans, after which they were all treated to dinner. Narima Ali, Channel 8 Sport.